another bridge out on the using the belt sander, and I like this bridge. I know I said I was going to use this bridge, but I'm still going to try them both to see which one I like. But I also want a flat bridge, so I shaped this one out, gave it a little angles and little side. I think I'm gonna do a little engraving in it, and that way I'll have two different bridges to try out, because I'm not sure which one I like or which one I'm going to like, but I guess I'll find out. Alright, well, I got the body the way I want it. I made the pegs, and I put some square tips on them, and I'm making the tool to fit on the square peg, and that way to make it a little bit easier to tune. I'm not 100% happy with these, but I find making the wooden pegs are a challenge. But anyway, we'll see how they work out. Time to go ahead and start staining it. I'm really happy the way it's looking so far. I think staining this was probably my favorite part. It's amazing how you get extra stain on your finger. It just stays on there. It won't come off. Well, first coat of stain on. I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna shadow stain it around the sides like I do some of my other instruments. It's coming out nice. All right, well, I got the tailpiece done. I got the fine tuners on. I took a piece of rawhide, twisted it up. Oh, fake rawhide. The kind you get from, like, you know, big floppy stores and stuff like that. And this was going to be the piece I tied on. I'll tie it on in the back through the holes back there. So that'll be the tailpiece. It's coming along. It's interesting. I'm curious how it's going to sound. Hopefully it sounds as good as it looks. Hopefully. Doing a little bit more work. We got a break in the weather, so I came out in the woodshed doing a little bit more work on my Talharpa. I got my knot in the back here, my rawhide, and I got my tailpiece tied on. So that's going to be good right there. I might end up taking a little piece of leather and put back there, just keep it from biting into the instrument. But once the strings are tight, it should be off the instrument board. So we got that. Like I said, that's going to be my bridge. I took a drill press. I used my drill press and I put little holes in it right there to tie the strings. I don't think they're strong enough, this wood's strong enough, right? So what I do is run through here and then wrap it around a few times. And so when I go to twist it, the stress will be on the joint and not the hole right there. That would suck to get this far in it and then the pegs break. But if it does break, then I'll just design a different peg or something like that. I'll come up with something different. Like, so this is my first instrument, Talharpa. So this is kind of like an experimental build. Overall, I'm pleased with it so far. Strings. I'm not going to use horsehair. I have horsehair for a bow, but I took some fishing. I saw where people use fishing line. And I'm going to make multiple strings for this instrument. I'm going to try, I'm using 20-pound test trilene, and I took about 4 to 5 strands and put it together and twisted it up for the low string. And basically I just take some clippers and put on it and just spin that clipper around and start twisting up some strings. And then I got to figure out how to tie the strings on, because I'm not sure how to do that. That's the fun part. It's like doing a puzzle, figuring out how to put this thing together. Well, I did a regular loop knot with the knot on this end down here, and got my bridge in place, and I ran the string through. And basically, I think I'll do is I'll just tie it in a knot, and that way I can start trying to get the strings to start stretching. That knot should hold. And now I'll start putting the other strings on and then start tightening them down. It's all experimenting. I'm not quite sure this is going to work, but we'll find out. I know fish string will work, because I see people playing it on the web. And I know horsehair works, but horsehair looks like a big pain in the gazunkers to work with. But if I don't like how it sounds, so then, you know, you can get horsehair off of Amazon, and so I might do that. But we'll see how this works first. All right, well, I got the strings on. Getting the big one on there, twisting that string up, proved to be slightly difficult. All right, well, I think that's going to be my 3 strings. Do a little experiment with and see if I can start tightening them. Well, I got the strings a little bit tighter. It's not really tuned in, but it's got a sound to it already. It's more of a drone instrument. Let the string stretching a little bit, and I'll start trying to tune it. I'm happy with it so far. Sounds just like some of the ones I heard on YouTube, so it's not far off. I'm not sure what I think about the fish strings. Like I said, I'll probably make some horsehair strings too, just to see what the sound difference is. But you know, it's sounds like a sick animal right now. But yeah, I'm happy with the build. It came out fairly nice. I got to see what the tuning of it is, and then I'll try to tune it up and see where it goes from there.